You see this Rufai and Ruben,
because you have
Abati,
a minister of the Federal Capital Territory
Wike.
who has done
They never leave any
some
stone
projects, who has spent about
see
11
the way
days
they are blasting
launching
Wike. Come and
projects,
see
and the
tears
president
in Wike's
attended it.
eyes.
And then he goes to church. And he goes to church to
we
go
get
and
some people
masturbate,
for this country
to engage in a process of self-adulation.
I don't know what Wike was even doing in the church. I don't know the kind of things he was saying.
Now, let's make the point.
Anyway, you guys should just listen to this
Constitution
video.
that we talk about says in
section
section 10
because this one you
that
weak me.
There shall be no state religion in any part. So, Nyesom Wike going to church to go and have a song and a dance is in violation of that part. He's not going there in his personal capacity. He's taking the whole machinery of the FCT to church to go and celebrate projects. Some of these churches, the church that he went to is St. James's Anglican Church. We call out the priest in that church this morning.
Correct.
Some of these priests, whether they are Anglican or Catholic, should also have the common sense to be able to say that certain things are not acceptable, no matter the amount of money that whether government official, is bringing in a public capacity. Maybe they should give this priest also the Constitution of Nigeria to run, to understand that, there is what is right, there is what is not right. Number two, who else will Nyesom Wike not abuse in this country? We are waiting for the day we abuse President Tinubu. And we'll be here to tell President Tinubu that we warned you that this person, the way he's going, he is going to abuse you one day when the occasion provides itself. He has abused Sapita Odili. He has abused Rotimi Amechi. He has abused, who else now? Dele Momodu. So, and that's why a man like Dele Momodu is saying, some of these people in government, they should take a breathalyzer test. I think that's what they call it in America.
Yes, that's what
some people are saying they should take psychiatric tests. So why should public officials just talk out of turn?
Right.
Now he's attacking Rotimi Amechi's wife, that she's this and that. Look, how does a wife get into the subject? And he's going about saying his father was a director of major companies. Who cares? Whether his father was a mechanic or a vulcanizer, that's not what we're talking about.
All right.
He has a job as minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Can all of these people just focus on that? My wife is richer than your wife. My father is richer than your father. This is why I said this morning that there should be IQ tests for the people that we send into government. If you don't have basic intelligence, don't just go near power. And don't disturb properly educated people with my wife is better than your wife, my father is better than your wife, I'm riding a Rolls Royce, I have money, I bought it with my money. Is that the kind of level of sophistication or intelligence or integrity that Nigerians should be confronted with? We have to say it.
Yes.
I end by saying that President Tinubu should beware. He should pay more attention to the character of the people that he puts in a very important position. I don't want to hear about your wife. I don't care. I don't care whether your wife is an industrialist or your wife is this and that. I don't want to know whether your father is a millionaire or a billionaire.
All right.
I want to assess you on the basis of the assignment that you have been given. Can these people grow up? How can we put children in important positions?
Dr. Abati on fire. Sorry, Rufai, go ahead. Quickly.
Okay, I will not be quick.
You have to be because we have other stories.
Oh yeah, quickly.
Spend time here.
Okay.
Yes.
Where should I start from first? The church.
The church.
Is it the desecration of the church?
Yes.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that the church is now being desecrated. Fela sang one song. You can dance with me this morning.
All right.
Bishop na miliki, Pope na enjoyment, Imam na baladu. Bishop na miliki, Pope na enjoyment, Imam na baladu. Bishop, you enjoy.
Rufy. Somebody say parara. Rufai, go ahead.
So Fela sung that song long
Yes.
ago. So I'm not surprised that the altar of God is being desecrated. I'm not surprised. I'm a man of faith. My faith is the cornerstone of my life. And when I see the altar of God being turned into a political rally ground, I know as a man of faith and the Spirit, that that's not the discernment of the kind of anointing I want. That's the political anointing that came on him while he was there on the pulpits. And it is sad, the aberration that is happening in our house of God. Secondly, Oji, the question asked is indicative of the state where Nigeria is today. Two politicians were asked, how did you make your money?
That's what the question, though.
They couldn't give a coherent answer. They
Wike
couldn't plot a timeline.
And then his Amechi said that.
I mean, with that, a lot of people, I've been seeing a lot of messages about people that went to school with these people that have been debunking all the things they have said.
Okay.
They couldn't plot an empirical timeline of what they were before getting into power. They couldn't say, in the interest of accountability, they should release their code of conduct filings before they got into power and out of power. It was a question that threw them off balance, and they muffled it because it speaks volumes of the accountability sector in the country. And that's why I dare them to release the kind of wealth they have before they got into politics and out. Secondly, President Tinubu, like Minister Wike said, please release that forensic report.
This is it, yes.
Because we need a country where there's accountability. Without accountability, you cannot thrive.
All right.
So I beg you, release that forensic report. I know because of time, Oji, I wouldn't talk about. I'll rest it here.
We rest your case. Very good. We're waiting. Open the report. Well, all right.